Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Crossfire Intel Challenge. We've enemy territory away with YoYoTech taking on JungleBrothers. It's a massive game, so early on a Saturday we're on radar, and it will be followed by a gold rush. It promises to be a big old slugfest as YoYoTech team, who many feel will take third until this week's late sign up by the JungleBrothers side, who have a lineup of four out of the 6 players who won CIC7 with H2K. So there is a whole lot on the line here. If YoYoTech are to be considered, capable of going beyond their prediction of third, then well, that would require them overcoming JungleBrothers and actually sending a message here today. We'll find out whether that is the case with push coming in here now from Abort. Abort just holding back, drops a headshot onto YoYoTech before being dropped. Milk is going to try and make his way up the side wall. Here you see with Russ, the man of so much negative criticism in the build-up to CIC7. When he gets here, he answers all his critics with a large shot of flaming Sambuca and says, "If you can't do as many as me, then you've not got anything on me." As we look now for this YoYoTech assault, there is a 3-man push only towards side, meaning 2 must be going main, or they just had an uneven respawn, which is exactly that. They're going to try and make their way over towards side. 10 minutes exactly left on the clock. As YoYoTech are all but down here. Very aggressive JungleBrothers push out towards side has paid off. Butchie and his rifle have just cleaned out on that side entrance. There is no one getting in there. YoYoTech perhaps caught a little bit too indisciplined, as they've been eaten alive quite substantially going in here. This is now their 3rd spawn trying to make the attack. It has not gone well as Butchie and Lightning exchange frags, and Snoop finishes up. There's only 1 frag in there. Well, not bad. We're going to get some game sounds in here, I believe, or hope, sooner rather than later. Though it could be the local speakers stopping that as well. So here we go. YoYoTech is now looking to try and make his way up towards side. You know how this one's going to play out. YoYoTech are eventually going to have to use main as a distraction to get into side if this assault takes too long. Well, YoYoTech's now going to nade in towards that side. Gets picked off by 1, and he'll get a quick respawn. But what's he going to be able to do with that? Either they wait for him, or they go in without him. Ross, the medic, decides he'll go in without him, followed there by Twitty. So we have 2 in up on side. The stand power of Toxic gets himself 1. There are revives going in. Toxic kind of forgets his objective is to blow that up. But YoYoTech comes in all hellfire and brimstone and cleans it out with 3 big frags. Surrender, not sure how he pushed all the way around to spawn, but he was. And side is finally in allied hands, albeit by just 3 points of health from YoYoTech. So 8 minutes and 10 left to play. The satchel charge goes in, and YoYoTech will look to take control of the side entrance, and now push their way up over towards east radar parts. Not great thus far from YoYoTech. They've taken far too long on their offensive side here on these first stage. They now have these 2 radar parts to collect. 5 of them make their way down past east, and Butchie will be you are. They lie in wait. YoYoTech looks to make the jump, and he misses by a country mile. He tries to trick jump over towards that garage top. Squiddy's going to get himself a Thompson frag now. So we spy objectives picked up. YoYoTech will make his way in, gets himself the frag onto Lightning. Again launched out. Self-kill comes in from Russ. Looks like those East radar parts have got away without too much issue. Toxic is a man under fire above Allied spawn, Axis spawn. As he will go in now. See, Axis have lost sight of him. Someone was shooting up at him. But he will support fire over towards the objective. Now, Butcher will get dropped by Toxic. Toxic's position here is going to be crucial. He's got Twitty to help him out. As the East radar parts are running to the back of the truck, but it's at West where we're interested because Toxic is going to work, but he's in the end defeated by a lack of teammates as they all push down through main. YoYoTech gets himself the Thompson frag. Ross is there. YoYoTech look like they're going to have to do this the hard way. Vibe comes in. Snoop picks himself up 2 MP40 frags, and now it's going to be Milk to get himself. Finally, they reverse. Lovely frag from Twitty there. Surrender then plucks him out of the sky. Clay pigeon. Toxic now will make his way through. The objectives are picked up by YoYoTech. Where's he going with them? The Axis will swarm the front. And I would imagine those parts are going up towards side. They are. Here is YoYoTech. And he is a long way away. He looks to make his way up towards that side radar. Up towards that side command post. JungleBrothers will funnel out, looking to hold on to this truck. YoYoTech anchored, but relatively soon, then they will be setting a quite fine time. Looking about 7 minutes if they do it inside the next 30 seconds, which is ample enough to defend. But look at that truck. It is property of the JungleBrothers at the moment. As YoYoTech lays down his packs, he's waiting on anyone coming his way. Zarenda picks up the MP40 frag. Butchie and Lightning help themselves to 3 frags between them and YoYoTech. Not today, as they get forced to hold back. YoYoTech is there. Toxic will come from main. You see the 3 locking down the truck. Need some support fires in there. As Milk is going to now come around the back. This was where Snoop was looking for, but here's Pantherfaust has just taken down Ross. A bot drops Twitty. Finally, there is 1 frag back. But it won't be long before Milk has to self-kill and regroup. At least they've moved 1 person. Snoop's grenade makes sure no one else is getting out of there. Toxic is trying to fire at them from the bridge. There's an FFE down as well. Toxic can play a big role here if he can get a few frags. The support fires in on the Axis spawn. Where are the parts? He needs to move them now. Where is YoYoTech? He's a long way from home. And an opportunity created by Toxic on the spawn fragging and back fragging is now well and truly lost with 4 minutes left to go. YoYoTech and Ross now make their way back in towards the flag. Toxic's going to have to do this all over again, and I'm sure a minute and a half ago I was looking at the clock and saying, well, if they do it soon, the time will be fine. Well, if they don't do it soon, the time will be terrible. As Abort, Butchie combine to get themselves 3 frags and shut down this YoYoTech assault. YoYoTech is enjoying a spell in the spawn as we are enjoying a spot of lag. Everyone seems to be 999. Oh no, just YoYoTech. Looks like he's back. Never helps that when someone goes 999 you look across and you can see someone climbing all over the top of the computer. That would suggest why. As we now are waiting on this one to get started once again. As you can see, YoYoTech is having some problems. The rest of his teammates seem alright. But YoYoTech, well, you know, the polls just can't catch your luck. Online, they don't have the greatest connections, and here on LAN, not to be. Anaconda pulled out the network cable. Anaconda's looking over here very,
prepare to fight.
Very blankly. Here we go, we're going live in 3, 2, 1. We are fight. And here we go, Abort looking to push in. You can see YoYoTech on the other end of that as well. But he's going to get himself the frag as the render makes his way now over towards that truck. Toxic's got backup this time. Can they force the access from their home of the truck. YoYoTech, regardless, the time that they set on this map is not going to be good. But Ross goes to work with 3 big frags. He's opened up the truck. YoYoTech may now be able to run this one home. He will push them out the front entrance and into the back of that truck. The time is set, 8:57. Not so great, but a time. And, well, it's Ross's 3 frags at the end that put him to the top of the scoreboard and top of the damage given, considering when Ross was the one that called the axe down upon Jera, he took all the blame. He took all the personal assaults. He has answered back up with top fragging and top damage given on this map, or on this round at least. As we are ready to see what the JungleBrothers have got to play with. You know, this, some may have said, would be a battle for 3rd place, but between these 2 sides. But there's enough in both of these sides that they can challenge the top 2, particularly with Rocket wobbling yesterday and Blake up till all hours last night playing poker. There's an avenue of opportunity here for one of these 2 sides to take home a check. And YoYoTech have called for a match reset. As YoYoTech is 9-9-9 still. Not his day. Every time Anaconda goes up on that table, he's doing YoYoTech some damage. Can you hear this on there? Can you go and tell him in there? Can you tell him in the quad room? So we're going to get a reset here and start round 2 of map 1 up any second now. The second map is Gold Rush. So we now have a returning YoYoTech. Interesting that it is only YoYoTech going 9-9-9. No one else. As we wait on this one to get ready. Live for map 2, it's YoYoTech who really plucked victory out of the jaws of defeat in that last one. Now can they do the same on Gold Rush? Which he makes his way through. YoYoTech will push in. Gives himself the frag. And, you know, I feel in 5-on-5 on this map, it's even more crucial that if you get a first attack that can really charge down those doors, break down the doors, then you're going to be in on the first stage. And considering most teams run man around to the command post on the first spawn, you're only facing 4 guns. If you can master it, then it's worth your while. Here we go. Frags shots coming in as Snoop picks himself up 1. Toxic is on the prowl. Make his way through. Snoop gets himself frag onto... gets fragged by Toxic, who's looking around the back. Lightning is going to get dropped down. There's a positive start from YoYoTech. 13 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock as YoYoTech are sat ready and waiting. Lightning's going to be there. Butcher picks himself up the Thompson frag. YoYoTech in with a rifle. As YoYoTech begin the long, hard slog of it. We will stick on the YoYoTech screens just in case they can see. Small possibility. Bulldog is acting as a human blockade towards the monitors, but we'll pretty much stick on YoYoTech just so that they don't find anything out that they shouldn't. As YoYoTech finishes off 2 Gibbs. Very, very good start from YoYoTech. Where are the JungleBrothers? Not enough trees on this map, perhaps. Twitty and Milk will nade out. They look to land that first one. Lightning is gone flying, and in the end gives up on it. YoYoTech double landmine, picks himself up, Snoop and Bungie. Now it's all on one of them to finish off onto Zarenda, and it'll be YoYoTech picks it up. 12:35 to go. JungleBrothers feeling the pain here as I'm not convinced they've got anywhere near that tank. YoYoTech is rifling off left, right, and center, but doesn't have any ammo left after this one. Gonna have to make this rifle shot count, and with Snoop's Thompson frag in, he doesn't make it count. Now's the opportunity. Snoop gets a Thompson frag. They've got a good chance here with a longish spawn if they can get that far, but it didn't happen. 4 or 5 seconds to get to that tank and get it built. They don't. Snoop and Zarenda both down. Reinforcements coming. Toxic's going to be down on full here unless Ross gets that revive, which I think to his credit he did. I think. I cannot confirm. So yes, there's Toxic. So yes, he is. So small window of opportunity there for JungleBrothers, shutting their faces. Ross pushes out and now looks to hurt them on the spawn. YoYoTech are hurting the JungleBrothers here. And this is the start that they did not want. 11:30 on the clock. And YoYoTech nestled in on that tank position. This has really been a positive start. Sometimes Gold Rush is much like Supply Depot. The first stage, if you don't get it in a few early attacks, you're going to be waiting a long old time before you do. And it's going to be painful. And it's going to make you question your love for life. And, well, YoYoTech are there. Did hear some pliers, I thought they were in the background. Not sure. As Milk makes his way through. 10:55 on the board. 4 full minutes of this first stage. And YoYoTech very much favourites for the match, courtesy of that. Having won that first map. JungleBrothers will look to that map and say, how did we let it go? Frags coming in towards the side as now it's just a Bort who escapes with his life. Snoop will look towards main. A Bort is gone. Here is the German. He's a little happier this time, Snoop, actually. Snoop has won 2 Crossfire Awards for the biggest whiner. I'm not sure he's even in the running for this one, this time around. Lightning double rifle frag gets the damage. Milk gets dropped by Lightning's Garand as well. The Dutchman has got a hat-trick, but they're still not getting anywhere near that tank. Lightning's got himself another frag, but they're just kind of, they're defensive frags. They're not actually frags, if that makes any sense whatsoever. He's fragging YoYoTech players coming to him, rather than him piercing a hole in that defense, getting the tank and flying to the moon and back. Ross picks himself up the frag onto Lightning. You can see for all of those frags, he really didn't get very far. Now's the opportunity. YoYoTech bound to be self-killing any second now. Butchie is going to help him out. This is a real opportunity here. They are in on the tank. YoYoTech played it riskily. And, well, though they'll quite happily say 5.5 minutes on the first stage, thank you very much, you do have to say that the push out and self-kill strat failed for them then. And, Lightning is now down. They need the fastest tank to bank run you are ever going to see. It starts here.
We've repaired the
Tank is repaired. Lightning is nading. Lightning's got a crucial position here. He is Chief Spamalot. Up here, he needs to stop the Axis getting up to that objective. If that barrier goes up, not going to happen for him. Right now, there's an opportunity for them to win this match still. But the tank barrier goes up, and it's another 30 seconds added. It's another 60 seconds by the time you get down there. Plant your dynamite. Make yourself comfy. And with an FFE there, it's going to add on. And YoYoTech adding on the time here. Let's see what the JungleBrothers can do. Tank damaged. No dynamite in sight. Until now. Zarenda puts it in. Loses his hat and his life, but he's done his job. Is anyone going to dare a revive? Sorry, a defuse. No. Onto the bridge we go with 8 minutes to play. A Bort is there. Looks to nade across. There's a few players in and around. And that tank is ready to be moved along on its merry way as well the moment it goes. Surrender. Tank manager. Not quite football manager, but it's close. Manage your Jag Panther to its final resting place on the bridge. Lightning's Grand does the job, and the tank will make its position. Unless Toxic has anything to say about it with a support fire, perhaps. Nope. 7:30 on the clock. YoYoTech now have 4 players under that bridge looking to do some damage. The tank is damaged, and YoYoTech actually looking to push up those stairs a little bit with Toxic. Perhaps just pushing out for spawn, as YoYoTech must have one coming up. The tank is repaired, and the command post is down. But YoYoTech are about to respawn and do some damage here to the JungleBrothers. So YoYoTech has taken a risk. I'm all about risks. As Lightning tries to go there, but now YoYoTech, thanks to his push out, is out of position for a full 20 seconds, and JungleBrothers need to know that, and they need to make a push of some aggressive nature. But it's not going to happen. Command post is up. Bank doors are open. Someone just needs to do the simple task of walking into the bank and taking a block of gold. How hard can it be, really? Butchie's even got himself a bigger gun for the occasion. As he on this MG42 looks to fire it across. YoYoTech's double landmine dispatches of Lightning and Snoop. Potty is making his way through. But he's not in the game. For some reason I looked up, saw him, and decided to pretend he was. Here we go, Abort's taking care of the simple task of collecting the gold and running it to a truck. Irrelevant of the fact that there will be 5 angry YoYoTechians there as they make their way through. Abort's done a very good job to get himself this far. He's literally run right through the fire. You can play kind of Duran Duran into the danger zone in the background of that little run. It's from your time, Bulldog. Here we go. Abort makes his way through and round to the back, right into the danger zone. Away it goes, and great stuff. As, well, that is a terrible bank defense from YoYoTech. What was it? By the time they got the command post, 1 or 2 attacks, nothing more. And what was going to be a great time for YoYoTech is now just a good time for YoYoTech. It's going to be 10 minutes 20 odd, about 2 minutes slower than you would have liked.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
Well, Bort will run that truck away, and the spawn fragging will commence. Snoop with the knife frag on Toxic as well. 1 for the screenshots. So, 10.5 minutes for JungleBrothers. Is that enough for their defense? You know, they are a team who can deliver big things. They've got big players. Snoop and Butchie can turn any situation on their heads just with their aim alone. Surrender not having the round of his life, but then he was an engineer on offense. YoYoTech leading the way. Ross and Tox and Milk. In fact, all of them all within like a 400 spread. So, really an interesting situation here. And I'm gonna make a bold claim. I'm all about bold claims today. JungleBrothers are gonna win this. And we're gonna go to a 3rd map. They may not be the favorites, and Lightning may be going to the toilet, but they're gonna do it. So, with Lightning going to the toilet, I'm going to request Potty buy me a beverage. A tea. Potty trying to flog beers at what can only be 1 or 2 in the afternoon, sir. 2 sugars. 2 in the afternoon and he's already on it. Crossfire does not condone this, but it will wholeheartedly reap the benefits of their drunkenness for video purposes. We're live on Quad V from the Crossfire Intel Challenge. Whole weekend brought to you in association with Intel. The Quake Live tournament is about underway-ish. Last I saw, getting the nod. It is underway, and you know, a little interesting point about the Quake Live tournament. I don't think I even fit on that camera shot. There we go, I fit on that one. A little interesting point about the Quake Live. Oh, Crozer was asking, you know, how do I set up a server and so on. You just spawn one. You just spawn one. It's simple. and we're logging in on 2 or 3 different accounts, and you actually can't spawn a private server. And I was like, well, I can do it on mine. So on some accounts you can spawn servers, and some you can't. However, we got there in the end. With I think all teams taking a little rest, as YoYoTech has made his way, Ross has made his way in there. In fact, just going to throw this one out there, Ross and Lightning have both gone to the toilet together. Lightning Putt leaves, doesn't look too happy with his exchange with Ross in the toilet. Don't know. And now Toxic's going to go in there. I don't know what's going on in that toilet, but there's a big collection of top ET players in there, perhaps planning a some form of match fix. Toxic pretends, oh no, he doesn't want to go into that toilet, he's going to the other one. What on earth is going on here? I'll tell you what, when ToiletCon 2012 comes around, I'll be there commentating that as well. And we'll find out from Ross. But Sean, why don't you go in there and find out how Ross is doing? And Snoop is coming from the other toilet as well. I'll tell you what, they're all spread out above the different toilets. 2 over there, 3 in there. Something fishy's going on here. See, here on Quad V we can make anything interesting. Anyway, we are ready to rock and roll. We've got some game trailers running through the stream as well. Make sure you check out Colin McRae Dirt and also Napoleon Total War. Both games that are picking up a lot of headway. As, the tea lady has returned. Without an English breakfast tea, though. English. Not in there. Anyway. This has possibly been the best halftime ever in a round. We've had conversations about the toilets. Toxic!
How was it?
Toxic falling back. What did you do with Snoop in that toilet? Apparently Snoop didn't want Toxic. Toxic offered himself. Which we are waiting on those final 2 to ready on up. Two players left.
Prepare
to fight.
Here we go. We are going to start this one up for map 2, round 2, live in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We for the second, well, for the potentially the last time, as JungleBrothers have to pluck this game out of the bag. And I've got to say, I do like their chances. For some reason, I got a gut feeling that JungleBrothers are going to pick this one up. He's coming on in as Snoop gets himself one. Now it's going to be Lightning going through. Bort's in on the action, gets himself the Luger frag. As, they have to hold on for a solid, 10 full minutes in total. Well, a little bit more than that. As they make their way through now, it's going to be Lightning to dive on in. Ross picks himself up a Thompson frag, and Snoop's going to get in on the action. Lightning now will charge out towards the side on a little potentially suicidal mission there. He's out on a longish spawn, but we have a pause. I think it's Toxic that's paused this time, as I can see him pulling down his headset and talking. And not sure what it is, but we'll find out. Here we go. Weirderko has lagged out. And Milk. And but I think I've just been restarting. Here we go. We're going live. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are fight. Milk picks himself up the Thompson frag. Lightning is down. as on a long spawn, but they pushed out again on that side. They're expecting big things, and they pushed out quite lengthy away. It's all paid off for them. They've got themselves the frags. The 4 or 5 man assault coming in there got broken down into 2 bite-sized pieces. And as they tell you when you're revising for your GCSEs, you should do it in bite-sized pieces. Baggies, who's just about to take his GCSE maths this summer, has been telling me all about the process. Lightning gets himself the frag onto Ross. YoYoTech down as well. I hear pliers on the tank. Butchie is going to go for it. Looks like, though, still the tank is very much in Axe's hands. Toxic makes his way around. Looks to go for the frag on the Butchie. Gets it. All I hear is tings from Toxic. The ring of the headshot rings the loudest as Lightning makes his way out towards the side. Surrender pushes in. Twitty goes for it. YoYoTech picks himself up the Garand frag. Will now make his way forward. And Twitty is still going. Going to get dropped in the end, but YoYoTech's going to go. Snoop may well just finish this one all off on his own. Looks to finish it off with the knife. Oh, can't do it. And they've got the tank. They made it somehow. And, well, YoYoTech have to, well, now push through. Surrender is going to plant a dynamite on that tank. And we'll track that dynamite's progress with some interest, as Ross is going to go for it now. And Lightning looks to put up that barrier. Barrier is going to go up, and the dynamite is moving with it. Now that's what I call a car bomb. YoYoTech picks himself up too. Tank has been damaged. By what? Not this. Here we go. Milk could fall his way back into it. No. Butchie's Luger frag picks off Milk. And, Snoop now drops himself down. Looks to go for more. The frags are in. 7:20 to go. The board is lining up.
They have repaired the tank.
Abort picks himself up a Thompson frag onto 1, 2. Now we have Twitty making his way out. Lightning picks up the rifle nade. Looks to landmine in on the dynamite point. And a few around the tank if he gets the opportunities. Has to self-kill out of that one. We saw engineers lurking for the Allied side. Are they still lurking? I see a lurker. And it's Twitty, and he's been dropped. Surrender will be pushing his way through now and gets himself picked off. Milk is going to make his way down the hill. YoYoTech's in there now as well. Is he going to be able to finish off Twitty's dynamite? No, he is not. As they make their way in. Trips a landmine now. Twitty's going to go for it as well. They have 4 players here. They must get this dynamite down. Nope, not going to happen. YoYoTech down. Lightning strikes. Oh, I've never used that one before. I've cast him all these years and I've never said lightning strikes. I'll tell you what. If for nothing else, this weekend's been a success just for working out that line. That and a Duran Duran reference doesn't get much better. Toxic and Twitty make their way back.
Construct the command post.
Command post is down. Butchie goes through. 5:57 to go. That tank is waiting to be pushed away. Toxic was lurking as a covert ops. 5 and a bit minutes on the final stage is what we'll be at. And you know what? I still believe JungleBrothers are going to do this. For whatever reason, I have faith in the men from the jungle. Lightning is causing difficulties up this objective. YoYoTech gets himself 1. Lightning's K43 drops 1, and now the push comes in from Milk. Milk will pick himself up that MP40 and get himself 1 or not. No frags to be had as Abort will go for it. Ross is in and about. The tank is repaired and that MG42 may come to call. And Surrender picks himself up 1. Snoop, Butchie and Surrender all pick themselves up frags. And, but in the end it is YoYoTech perhaps to finish it off with Surrender's double tank mounted MG42 finishing off the job. Rifle down. YoYoTech picks himself up a frag onto Snoop, which will be for a while if Snoop was gibbed. But he wasn't. And the axes are set up for, well, what is not even a bank stage yet because the bank hasn't been moved. And here we go. Abort will push up, and they just continue this aggressive defense. If I were the JungleBrothers side, I'd be keen to get rid of that command post, because they could have a... when that tank does get into position, they can have YoYoTech right on their face, and it's going to happen now, in fact. As the tank gets pushed into position, Abort makes one final Rambo run. Now the bank doors are open. And here we go with YoYoTech pushing in. It's going to be Ross to make his way through. Talk about stabbing a teammate in the back. Ross just puts a Luger bullet in his back. Here we go. Twitty goes for it. There are 3 YoYoTech players in. This rotation from sort of from the bridge defense to a bank defense is always tricky. And this time, perhaps even more tricky, as the Finns got the objective. Twitty, who had to be carried out of Wizard on Thursday, looks to be carrying out the gold on his back. But not anymore, as the objective is secured. Snoop will nade up. Lightning will look for more. They are now entrenched in their positions, and 3:15 to go. Ross is going to go for it now. Zarenda picks himself up the artillery frag. Goes in towards the bank. It's going to be Milk to look to try and make his way through. But hello! There's Butchie in on the action. And he is going to go for it against 4 players. Unable to pull it off, but here comes Abort and the reinforcements. And the objectives are down.
Objective secure.
Durko is going to get himself in. Objectives are picked up. Who by? They're with Toxic, and they do have a rifle out looking to cover the middle. Where are those objectives? Still in the bank. Nope. Dead. 2:30 to go. 90 seconds for YoYoTech on their offense. Ross is going to go for it here as Abort's grenade is good. Abort's MP40 is better. And the Dutchman is holding on. He's got 2 incoming, and he can't finish off the job. Zarenda is going to get himself down. Milk is coming out with the gold on his back, and this relay race's objective taken is coming again and again and again. Twitty and Milk look to hold on. They're holding down the bank, if that's of any consolation. And they're not even doing that anymore, because Butchie and Zarenda push in. So YoYoTech now makes his way through. Gets himself one. Looks to go for it. Through. Ross is going to make his way and collect the objectives.
Objective taken.
And here we go. Out towards the middle. Zarenda is there. Lightning and Zarenda and Snoop are all there. Ross has just been left alone. YoYoTech, where have you gone? Come back. Save them. Help them. He needs you. Doesn't need you to die. Ross is still alone, and Ross is clustered out of there, and we are going to go to a 3rd map. A full-on bank defense here from the JungleBrothers side, but it's going to be good enough. It's going to be good enough. Oh, maybe it's not, because YoYoTech's opened it up like a hungry bear. And when the bear is hungry, the bear will eat. But the objective is returned, and there is 60 seconds left on the clock. Got all excited after YoYoTech's triple frag for nothing. Going to a 3rd map. Well, I predicted they'd win this, and I predicted it'll be Supply Depot for the 3rd map. But we'll see. Here live from the Crossfire Intel Challenge, brought to you in association with Blockbuster as well, and PCs provided here courtesy of DreamHack, the biggest LAN in the world. Toxic support fire picks himself up one. Abort's going to go for it as he gets a revive, and they're going to push out and try and stop. Any spawn frags from YoYoTech coming their way. But there you go, GG is called as they pulled it back. YoYoTech's 40 frags just weren't enough. Snoop's 48 was. He won't delete you off your buddy list for that one. And here we go. We will take a momentary break whilst they eliminate maps and get themselves ready. And when we return here on Quad V, We'll bring you the decider. It's JungleBrothers YoYoTech 2-2. The Crossfire Intel Challenge, map under toi. See that? This is a multi-language cast. 3, 2, 1.
Medic! Medic! Medic!
We are fight. And at the moment, YoYoTech are running amok here as they charge through. It will be Ross to go through. Nade from Abort finds him. Abort then pushes in. And oh, yes. Wanted. As he makes his way in now, it will be Snoop to chime in with a double frag as well. Lightning and Butchie lie in wait. Nade's about to go on down towards the edge of that corner. Ross is there. Lightning is going to make his way forward. Milk is there as well. Abort and Snoop are going to push through, and Butchie's there. And the attack's snuffed out a little bit. YoYoTech still 2 in the box room, but other than that, the Axis are lying in wait for them. And there's an indicator of when a Crossfire event is going well. It's when Anacor finds time to actually watch the stream. Normally, on a Saturday afternoon, he is running around like a headless chicken from PC to PC. But this is at least the second time I've seen him here, so he's not stressed enough. Let's break something. As the Abort picks up 2 frags. 10:45 to go. As we now have Butchie pushing out. Twitty is dropped by Zarenda. As the JungleBrothers look good. And this is a map where you really can sort of out-corner and then out-aim an opponent very easily. And, well, when your opponents are Butchie and Snoop, that is not going to be something in your favor, even if you do have good, strong players. And Abort is roaming around, looking for something to do. The Allies have captured the flag in the meantime. Well, I couldn't have followed the worst person. Whilst Abort is roaming around the map thinking, what a lovely day it is, his teammates are all engulfed in World War III, dying, losing the flag, now losing the main gate. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Lightning will put up the command post as we now wait on... I don't think they would have had a covered ups in time, so they'll go around towards the side, and Twitty will get shoved into the wall. As they have put the dynamite down on side. Lightning pops his head out. I think they heard that one. Lightning about as subtle as a ton of bricks. And has now given up a uniform as well. And so YoYoTech will lie and wait for it.
Objective destroyed.
Main gate destroyed.
Objective destroyed.
Twitty leads the way. That covered ups is going to be crucial. Lightning gets himself up 1. YoYoTech's going to go for it. They really need a medic. They really need a medic here.
The command post.
They've got the command post up though. And here we go. They know what's coming. As they look for the landmines, the 2 of them will go. Neither of them should have much health. Yeah. They got enough for a brawl. And here we go. It will be YoYoTech, and Lightning puts a rifle in his socks. And,
Construction destroyed.
the side gate is destroyed, and YoYoTech will make their way through now with YoYoTech leading the way. That rifle nade in his socks is not enough. They're going to wait out for an attempted spawn frag here, perhaps YoYoTech, or will they just get there and watch their back? Abort's double grenade! Makes up for his early wanderings. Now Abort is dropped by YoYoTech, who's got himself another man that he didn't know was there. Rifle comes in from Lightning. A few deaths on the JungleBrothers account at the moment, but YoYoTech have held off, have been held off. 8:12 to go. Here we go. The three of them will make their way forward. Lightning Snade is waiting for them. He is down in the end, but he'll say, "If I'll take two, if you will only take one." And he makes their way forward again. It's YoYoTech who you have to say you've been impressed with. Oh, hello! Shot from the Sten from Milk there. 3 headshots within just a second. Eats alive, Snoop. And, well, that was a shot and a half. Toxic now is patrolling. YoYoTech makes his way in. They need Toxic to get out from his position in around spawn and get to the objective. Ross is there. They have two. Do they have the engineer? Push is coming any second now because YoYoTech have got control of the dynamite area, and that's the bunker controls planted by YoYoTech with 7:20 left on the clock. Nades up towards the top. Surrender drops down. YoYoTech was expecting someone to come from the left and he was intent on shooting that way. But Snoop's got himself 2 frags. Snoop, you have to say, has been a powerhouse in this game thus far. And gets himself a 3rd frag just to further prove that point. But that dynamite at the moment is untended. And untended dynamites have a habit of going boom. And that's exactly what's going to happen. 5 minutes and 5 seconds the time. And even a round of applause. You get it for the COD games where people win around, they find the time to clap, but in ET, people just don't have the time to clap these days. 21 for 13. Not the round you wanted. Snoop, 13. Abort had a big round for the JungleBrothers then. But yes, there is still work to be done.
Prepare to fight.
Here we go. You're live on Quad V. www.quadv.com, live from the Crossfire Intel Challenge from the Wizard Gaming Center here in Enschede, akin to the Theatre of Dreams of Gaming. Live in 3, 2, 1. We are fight. And YoYoTech are going to make their way through up towards the side. Ross is going to pick himself up the first frag. YoYoTech drops 1. Bort picks himself up the frag onto Surrender. Milk and Toxic go to work. A stray call of nice is the call from YoYoTech as they pick up those frags. Lightning goes for it. YoYoTech's grenade gets himself 1. Ross is in on the action. YoYoTech is chasing down the scent. Gets his first knife frag. Gets his second knife frag. And there we go. Insult added to injury. As the JungleBrothers are in trouble here. They need this first stage and they need it fast. And YoYoTech, who's had a few 999 problems throughout today, is able to have the last laugh. This YoYoTech lineup, when it came together, it was shrouded in controversy. With the replacements of players and the loss of players. And they're showing that sisters can do it for themselves here as they make their way through. It's another one from your time. Here we go. Allies will momentarily as the Axis spawn up upon it. Surrender makes his way down. Rifles down towards the side. Rifle in from YoYoTech. YoYoTech's been a beast in this game. An absolute beast. Now considering YoYoTech has been such a monster, he turned down the chance to play in Rocket for this YoYoTech side. He needs to, he is repaying that choice and the faith shown in them. Ross gets an MP40 frag. Milk's grenade is there. Snoop and Butchie up top. Twitty gets himself that MP40 frag, but it doesn't look good for JungleBrothers. They need this first stage, and they need it now. They need to be making those forays up towards the command post and tossing stray dynamites down, but it isn't happening for them, and Braundorf isn't living up to their hopes. Got to say I was surprised to see it as the map pick. But we are 2.5 minutes away from the conclusion of a very, very enticing game here. YoYoTech picks himself up 2 frags and reports there. GG call from Zarenda. And that'll be YoYoTech picking up the win. 4-2 in the end. Very entertaining. Radar, a map YoYoTech should have lost, they won. Gold Rush, a map JungleBrothers should have lost, they won. But in the end, Braundorf was too one-sided from YoYoTech. And they're going to pick up this game. And that is done.
Dynamite planted.